another day, and yet another package. By the video title, you'll know what it is. But I'm going to start off by saying I'm a little concerned about this one, because I would have thought that this would have been a lot bigger than this. Hopefully I'm wrong. But we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to try and open this up on camera, unrehearsed. Hope it's actually the right one, and they didn't like switch the boxes around or something, because I actually have two of them. So there'll be another one, probably not too long after this video. Let's see if we can actually get this open without. Okay, that's interesting. Do not want to cut. Of course, doing this with one hand is not the nicest thing in the world. Let's see what kind of hell awaits inside. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I think that is going to make a mess. I'll be back. Okay, so hopefully I got at least most of that mess cleared up. But this is the first. And that's what happens when the battery in your cameras die. The batteries in your camera die. Use the proper English. Like I was saying, this is the first time I've ever gotten any packets. Thanks for your purchase. We look forward to doing business with you again on eBay. If you have any problems, please send a message before leaving feedback. That's just your typical little thing there. Returns not accepted, blah, blah, blah. But this is also packed in there. So that's very much appreciated if you happen to see this video. Anyway, here's the camera itself. Unfortunately, what's not so appreciated is the fact that the paper shreddings have stuck themselves all over this. So I may just take that off. I usually take them off anyway. But the camera is definitely smaller than I anticipated. It is, by the video title, a CCD-FX510. I believe that's what the model is anyway. The title will tell you what the correct model is. I will also tell you that, yes, I am indeed correct. There's no real model on this, or model. There's no date of manufacture on this, so I don't know how old it is. Don't know if it works. I have no reason to suspect that it doesn't. Or at least, if it doesn't work, it's probably just bad capacitors. And it does have a tape that looks like it's partially used, so that'll be interesting to add on at the end of this video. We do get stereo audio, which is nice. That was another thing that attracted me to this camera. But also, if you remember UXW Bill and his video of the CCD-TR82 and the pack-ins. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't get a very good still frame that would show you this. But I believe I am telling you right. When that camera right there is this exact unit that I've got sitting right here. So I thought that was pretty neat. Feature-wise, other than the stereo microphone, it doesn't really have a whole lot of functionality. It's still just a Video8 camcorder. I mean, it's got a fader on it. It's got the automatic function. And all of that. I'll have to check and make sure I know which way is auto. I guess I'll find out when I power the camera on. There's all our playback controls. This will support recording to tape, which is pretty neat. And by that, I mean it will support recording, presumably recording an input to the tape. That's why it's got this record button here. Some cameras don't actually, most cameras, in fact, don't actually do that. I'll get these out of the way. CCD image sensor, of course, and the all-important lens cap. So I'm going to go ahead and power this up, try and get the tape out of there, and with any luck, we'll switch over to this camcorder and see what the picture's like. I'll have to get a backup battery for it, though, as well. Well, that's a shame. Not entirely unexpected, but definitely still a shame nonetheless. It's actually in worse shape than I thought. I was able to get it to eject the tape, at least mostly. I didn't do anything to that, that's just how it came out. But it's definitely not able to retract the mechanism, and it's also, seems like it's got some kind of a short in it, because it's loading down that power supply pretty heavily, it looks like. I don't know what's going on, really, but my guess is that there's shorted capacitors in there somewhere. Let's see if we can power that off, power it back on again. There you can hear what it does. And it just, of course, retracts the tape again. I don't see anything, well, other than, well, this is probably going to kill the batteries, but if you look in there, you can see this little black piece that is hanging off there. I think that might have something to do with it. Looks like that's not where it's supposed to be. But anyway, so it will not retract. It's definitely got bad caps, you can tell that right away. And when I power the camera on, watch what happens to this indication on the side. For the power. I don't think it's supposed to do that when you're powering it off of the wall, so... Unfortunately, the camcorder seems to be pretty much toast. However, as is now becoming a common phrase on this channel, all is not lost. I'll see what's on this particular tape, if anything of interest, and we'll have to see if there's anything further from this camera, but that's all from me, so thank you for watching. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them down below. And this is CP666 signing off, and I hope to see you next time. Till then, I think I actually managed to crash it. Yeah, I think it's definitely got capacitors that have manifested, or bad caps that have pretty much reached end stage. Oh, now it's doing something again. Anyway, I think that's it. Not bad. Alright, a little postscript before we get to the last footage. Right now I'm actually using the battery, the NP55H, that came with this camera here. So I got quite a mess going on. I've been recording quite a few videos of cameras. This is the camera I was using previously. And here's just a quick little test. I wish I'd remembered to reset the counter on this, because I won't get an accurate measure until I import the footage at this point, but it seems to actually be working fairly decently, which is amazing. Oh, I forgot this has one of these, the rocker switch, not the slide switch. I'm used to using the newer cameras already. This is the CCD-TR36 that previously wasn't actually working, but it seems to be okay now. I don't know what was wrong with it before. Maybe I just needed to have some use. That's probably exactly it. But I'm amazed that this is actually working. So let's go ahead and take it around the house. This place is a complete disaster, because I've got so many projects going on right now. Test for this camera. It's giving me quite a bit of runtime. I'm actually impressed. So let's see if I can murder myself by trying to plug in the tree. For the lights for the tree, I can't see where the outlet is. There it is. There we go. Once again. Yeah, this battery is holding on quite a bit, quite well. It's too bad it's almost 4:30 in the morning. I can't really show you much. turn it on without waking somebody up. But maybe it'd be worth it in the end. There we go. Battery is now saying that it's dead, so I think I'm going to stop it right here.